Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And we're once again going to be showcasing the new anniversary Hinata, but this time we're going into Valor Cup, which, she's AoE, which definitely is, Valor Cup is in her favor. She has her own support at low cost. She is a DPS unit as well, so all of this concludes that she should work just fine. And to make it work fine, hopefully, I haven't actually tried this team out, so this is a learning experience for us all. But we're going to use the team that the Big Sweaty Whale Nature concocted, and this is how it's set up, minus a few dupes here and there, because I don't have unlimited wallet no jutsu. I have a power cap. So we've got Milim, we've got the hero, Megumin, Ranga, Shuna for the Orb Steal, and then Hinata as our DPS. Now, I have his video pulled up, and I'll link it in the description, because I'm going to have to refer to it quite a bit here, because I'm not entirely sure how this is going to run. I've watched it, and I'm pretty sure it takes a disgusting amount of RNG, but if you do manage to get it, you can hit quite a high number on turn 4. So, I don't know what ranked Valor Cup is going to look like in however many days it's going to be, how many weeks, but hopefully it doesn't punish us too bad. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so turn 1, he used Ranga's orb change and then just kind of left it. So, it does do it because Megumin is on Wielder of Magic, so that works out just fine. And then I think he spreads damage, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Now the next turn is going to be very dependent on getting 3 orbs for somebody. So Shuna can come in and steal 6, and we got, okay, that works. But unfortunately, Megumin looks like she's going to take a few hits here. Not the greatest thing in the world. She might die next turn. Maybe the water team wasn't the best way to start out with when we have a frontline fire unit that we can't swap out. Let's bring... let's take Ranga out, and we'll steal these. Please don't kill Megumin. How many orbs do you have up here? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Okay, 1, 2... I hope she lives. Hope being the keyword. Maybe I'll take one of you out. Who's in the back? Milim and the hero. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll try and take out Shion since she has the most orbs. Okay, good. She's gonna die. That should get us Hinata's ult right there. Hopefully they don't kill Megumin, or hopefully the hero doesn't come in and rewind. Okay, good. Milim might Drago, though. No, okay. Megumin will live. Perfect. Okay, now I gotta figure out how this turn is gonna work. So we have the ult there. Megumin's coming out for the hero on his end, so we're gonna rewind. Rewind. Okay. And then it looks like we're going to Future Orb and Milim here as well. So we've got a heal charm on Milim. So that'll take care of Megumin just a tiny bit. And oh, we almost have a full ult for her, so that's good. Now we're going to Future Orb here. And let's see. Do we do anything else? We have 34 points. He has 34 points. Okay. So I think we're going to swap you out for Ranga. That way we're just not in danger of dying. And then we'll send these. This will get us the EX ult. And almost another Milim. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So now, after the rewind, now that we have the EX ult for Hinata, we're ready to go. So then... Ooh. No, it's still active. So we can pull her out after we use the Pierce buff with Ranga. Or no, the Pierce power. Yeah, the Pierce power buff. And extra points. So we'll do that. And then he's swapping her out. That's 45 points. And yeah, he doesn't do anything else. So cool. Let's bring you in, and that'll be a full orange. And he still has the hero in the back, which Milim's going to get swapped out for the hero. So let's just go ahead and send it somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we got max points, double Milim, so we're looking really good there. So we have enough points to use the hero buff, the Hinata buff, and the Megamine buff now. After we take probably this rewind hit. Oh, no, he didn't rewind. He didn't rewind. Okay, that works incredibly for me. And we have, you know, EX alts all over the place, even though... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. That is a slight hiccup. No, it's not, because we can swap her out for Ranga. Never mind, I lied. We've already used Ranga's buff. Thank God we had an ult for him, otherwise we would have been actually screwed, because we would have had 5 hero orbs. So you're coming out, and then you're coming in for Shuna. So let's use the big buff with Megamine. 80% ult gauge, and then we've got 80 points to play with that Milim's going to give us. Plus we're going to heal up Megamine. Now the Valor rule kicks in, where we get 100% ult gauge every time when we use the Protector, but we haven't been able to use it twice until now. So, oh well. But let's do this, let's do that. Only 5 points left over. We're going to kill Milim, and then we're going to bring in the hero, and then we should do plenty of damage here. So let's do that. Okay, 1, and then this will damage the hero a little bit. 2, and then Hinata. We'll watch this ult. I think he does like 200k or something on this, but his Hinata's 120, so we'll be a little bit lower than that. Just a little bit. But I'm still fairly certain it's going to be damage cap in any way, shape, or form. And 138, 171. Yeah, I'd call that pretty good. So that's okay. Hinata can do it. That, you know, it took a little bit of RNG. We were in danger of having Milim or Megamine die if we hadn't taken out probably Xion that second turn. But that's a lot of damage in 4 turns. It's not 3 turns, unfortunately, but Ranked Valor Cup, for some reason, decides that turn 2 is max turn bonus, and that's just literally impossible, so I don't think there's any harm in that. So let's try it again. Okay. Let's try this again, moving on to a dark team, since we won't really be in danger of Megamine potentially dying turn 1. We're going to try and run the same strat, but with a little bit of variation, just in case we're not able to get all the orbs necessary for Hinata to get the EX ult immediately. We'll actually make use of the stage rule that gives us that extra 100% ult gauge when you use the Protector twice. So, still going to work the same here. We're still going to leave everything as is. Who's in the back? Shizu and Guy. Alright, I'm not really scared of any of those. But we'll take out his orb changer up front. Or at least we'll lower them a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, okay, guarded 1, 4, and okay, Xion is a lot weaker than I thought. Okay, so we've got 3 hero orbs. That's perfect. And yeah, Megamine took significantly less damage there. So we will steal here. I don't think we're going to get that close to EX ult with 3 blues. So I think this will work. So we'll steal those. Perfect. And then we'll bring Hinata in. And I think we'll go ahead and take you out. No, you know what? Let's... well, actually, the 4 is going to kill you, isn't it? The 4 is going to kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll do that. That gives her 1 1/4, I guess, somewhere around there. Okay. Now, this next turn will be dependent on us getting that turn and the strategy that we want to use as an alternate. It's a good thing we didn't send it on Xion. Alright, swapped out for Guy. Okay, we should have enough now for this. Let's try it, though. So let's go ahead and bring the hero back in for Megamine, because we have to have Ranga up here for this. So let's rewind. And then we'll use Milim. Change all these. We'll use the future orb again for Hinata. That heals Ranga, which doesn't need it, but oh well. And then we'll do this. And we'll send this all on you. So that does get her EX ult. So we'll, I guess I'll explain what would need to happen here. if we were not able, if we only got like one Hinata orb or something. So, rewind kicks in, that drops the weak Xion back in, so now we kind of have to hit these other two, which are high health. So here, as an alternate strategy, if you were like a little bit shy on the alt gauge, you would then use both the Ranga buff, and then you would use Milim, and then you would use the weakness buff. And that, because we've now used the Protector twice, would give Hinata that little bit last extra alt gauge immediately, and she would have two of the buffs, and we would just swap her out for Shuna, and then we would be able to hold the weakness buff, the Pierce power buff, and then on turn 4, when it kicks in, we'll just bring her back, and then we would only need the Hero and Megumin buff here. So, I mean, that also would work, and you know what, I think we'll just do that now, just in case. So, we'll do this, and then we'll do that. Perfect. And then we'll swap, we'll do Milim, because now we only need 130 points, 135 points. All right, so yeah, there's the extra alt gauge. As you can see, it kicked in. Not that Hinata needed it, but again, this is just an example. We'll take Hinata out now, and then that gives us a full 6 orange, which should give us another protection gauge plus max points. So we'll do the one hit here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please don't kill. Ah, damn it. Right, we have Pierce power. Okay, well, slight misplay there, but again, this was an example. Ooh, she didn't do any damage to that guy. Okay. So now, we have 3 alts, so we have alts for everybody, which means that we'll have somebody to swap out for. And then we'll bring you in for Ranga, I guess. Yeah, Ranga. And then we have the points here to use this, and then we'll get 40 points from Milim, and that'll give us enough to use the alt buff from Megumin. So there's 2 different ways to get here, but it still ends up in the same thing with Hinata having a literal crap ton of buffs on her, and doing a lot of damage. It's just how you have to play it, because how the game decided to treat you as far as Hinata orbs are concerned. We've gotten pretty lucky so far. Let's just go ahead and send this. We'll kill 122, 157, and that was type disadvantage as well, so I think that's pretty good right there. I think that's pretty good for Hinata. Let's do it one more time, because I haven't really thought of a different team for Hinata yet. And maybe I'll think of something. Hold on, let me cook something. Alright, we're going to try the Goddess of Destiny team out. I don't know how well this is going to work, but, you know, we've got Mirren, who does give all magic allies crit, and Hinata is magic, so we don't have to use the crit buff from the hero, we just need her for the rewind, if we even need it. Rain will give the magic buff, Soka will give the attack buff, Hinata will give the type buff, so, I mean, we'll still have a bunch of buffs. We're not going to do, you know, 150k or something, because I highly doubt that we're going to get the EX ult on Hinata. But if you're not a sweaty tryhard for Valor Cup, I mean, this team will probably clear just about anything, as long as you have the pieces, right? So let's give it a shot. Alright, hopefully I can do this without fucking up this time. I've had to redo this last battle. This is the 3rd time now, because I keep doing stupid things, because I may be still a little bit sleep deprived. I got a lot of sleep last night, but apparently not enough. So we'll swap Shuna into the back. Bringing Soka in will seal their orb changing, which 2 of them have, but it's the same skill, so that's fine. We have to pray that we get another rain orb on top of this one, because we're going to send these 3 oranges, and we need 3 to steal with Shuna next turn. So hopefully it works for us. And it totally did. Awesome. Cool, I can finally do this without messing up. So, we will bring Shuna in for Rain. We don't have enough to use the Rain buff and the Shuna steal, because Shuna's cost 30. So we are 1 point shy, which is unfortunate, but that's what we get for having oranges sent first turn. And then we'll bring Hinata in. And who's he got in the back? Hinata and a 120 hero. So let's kind of leave it like this for now. 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, that gets the ult for her. We're not going to be able to cycle protectors twice here, so I think we're just going to have to live with it. How many points do we end up having? 74, so not quite enough. Let's go ahead and... What do I want to do here? We're going to rewind. I know that more than anything. And... Ooh. You know what? I think... You know what? I don't think. I don't think enough is going to happen here. So... Let's take the attack buff and put it on Hinata, and then we'll swap Hinata out for Rain, and then that's a 2/2/2. That's fine. Let's get Sokka out of here, that way she doesn't straight up die, and then we'll try and just get points here. So we're going to... I think we'll do this. We just need points here now. We need, what, so 40, we need 65 points to be able to use the Rain buff and the Hinata buff. Is that going to get it to us? That's going to get us 52. So not quite enough, but also we can't use Mirren here to get us extra points. Let's do that. We have a couple greens in here. So yeah. We'll take out Gopta. That gets us 32. That's 45 points. Alright, so yeah, maybe not the greatest thing in the world. Definitely not. Alright, the rewind kicks in. Everyone has max HP, though, thankfully. So everyone should live unless he gets just a gigantic hand of stuff. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. The hero is probably the least necessary unit now that we've used the rewind. Alright, so that was unfortunate right there. And Hinata comes back in, and we have 45 points. So, yeah, not the greatest thing in the world. And he still has everyone alive, too. So, let's hold off. Or not. Let's just use a type buff. And then we'll give us the crit. And we'll try and make do. Alright, so don't use this team. I'm going to keep it in, but don't use this team. It's not good. Not going to get you what you need. And let's just pray that we can get the kill here. Just out of pure damage. 26k, yeah, not great. It's going to bring in the other two units, who one of them is low. Okay, one of them's dead. The hero will... If one of these hits the hero... Okay. Well, I mean, we'll get some follow-up. It's an AoE follow-up, but... 11.2... 4,000, 5,000, 5,000... Ah! Just shy. Just shy of that. Okay, well... I mean, we won. And we got a super counter. Okay, well that sounds like a great way to end this. So there's the Milim team that worked pretty well. And then don't use this Gods of Destiny team. I just thought of it on the fly and thought it would be fun, and it didn't quite work out. But that's a little bit of Hinata in Valor Cup. Definitely if you have another team that runs Hinata that you can, you know, on average get a decent RNG turn of, you know, turn 4 damage cap, let me know and I'll try it out. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.